Hey Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at your June 2025 predictions. And to do this reading, you can either pick your pile using your intuition, picking one or several of the Six of Pentacles cards that you're the most drawn to through your crystals, which I will introduce to you in a moment. You can pick your piles using your zodiac signs if this is something that you're interested in. You will find a timestamp for that down in the description box, which will take you straight to the part of the introduction where you can pick your pile using your signs. But if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile today, there's also a section for that, and you will find a timestamp for that down in the description box, in which it will take you to the part of the introduction where we shuffle your cards and find which pile Spirit has picked for you today. Otherwise, I will zoom you in to your cards and crystals and introduce each pile to you. In this way, you can take a better look at the Six of Pentacles on top of each deck. And let me introduce each crystal to you. For pile number 1, you've got the Unakite Jasper. For pile number 2, you've got the red Jasper. For pile number 3, you've got the blue Agate. And for pile number 4, you've got the Mookaite Jasper. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's meant to take you to the messages that you're meant to hear. In today's reading, you'll be hearing more about your June 2025 predictions. And once you're ready, as you know, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to reading. And please note that in a moment, I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that you're also interested in, please stick around. If not, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your signs, then my dear soul family, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you. And what I like to do is shuffle your signs very well. And then I will be drawing out 3 signs for each pile, given that we have 4 piles today. Okay, let's go one more time. Right, let's get straight into it. So for pile number 1, these will be the signs. For pile number 2, these will be the signs. Pile number 3, these will be the signs. And for pile number 4, these will be the signs. Okay, let's see what we've got. So for pile number 1, the signs are Aquarius, Cancer, as well as Leo. For pile number 2, the signs are Pisces, Aries, as well as Capricorn. For pile number 3, the signs are Taurus, Virgo, as well as Gemini. And for pile number 4, the signs are Sagittarius, Libra, as well as Scorpio. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising, I highly recommend you check out the 3. I highly recommend you check out what you prefer to check. My apologies. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to readings. And please note that the next section, Spirit will be picking your pile for you. If this is something that you're also interested in, please stick around. If not, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile, welcome. This section has been created specifically for you. And as you may know, what I like to do is assign a different tarot card to each pile. And so the Magician will be presenting pile number 1, the High Priestess pile number 2, and the Empress pile number 3, as well as the Emperor for pile number 4. And what I like to do is shuffle your cards around until one of them grabs my attention, and that usually happens by me taking the card or passing it around. Tricky today because it's 4 piles, but it's eventually going to, there we go. I missed passing this card. It's eventually going to happen. Okay, so your chosen pile for today's reading, my dear soul family, is pile number 2. So these were the different ways in which you can pick your pile in today's reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed them and that they brought you the clarity that you need to find your pile. And once you're ready, as you know, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your timestamps and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your June 2025 predictions. Can't wait to get straight into it. These are the decks that I'll be using. As always, if you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. On the far right, as you can see, there's an astrological chart of houses in which I'll be casting some runes on in a moment to get an even more accurate reading of your month, along, of course, with your tarot cards as well as your oracle cards. So very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Unakite Jasper. Oh, I see this card as well. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aquarius, Cancer, as well as Leo. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and take a look at what your runes show this month, my dear pile number 1. So what can you expect in the month of June? Wow, just 1 in the 4th house? Trusting the process. So what do you have in the 4th house? The Warrior rune. This is an amazing rune. All right. Well, trusting the process. Let me pick up the rest of the cards and take a look at your oracle cards as well as your tarot cards. Okay. So, my dear pile number 1, you've got the fate. So something super fated is happening. Super fated. Oh my God. Okay. Something that is fated is happening this month. It says accepting help as well as the keyword guidance. Okay. Can I place this one here? We can. So you've got win the heart. And the keywords here are broken hearts, lovers spat, impossible love, love letter, romance, opposites attract, marriage proposal, and so on. Okay. You've got prostitute. All right. I'm not even sure. Can we say that on YouTube? Hope not. Okay, let's keep it here. You've got secret chamber. Okay. And you've got Jupiter in Sagittarius with principle. All right, you've got gift. And you've got Sun in Pisces with vision. Okay, very interesting. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards, my dear pile number 1. So you've got the Death card. I can totally place it here. Get space. There we go. You've got the Page of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, you've got the Three of Pentacles, as well as the Strength card. And let me take this out of the tray. And there we go. Something massive in your personal life is happening this month, something fated. So it's not, this fated thing is not related to your work or, I don't know, your social life. It's very personal in your life this month. Maybe even in your home, family, anything like that. Maybe even small circle, perhaps. But it looks like, my dear pile number one, it is fated for a huge secret to be released this month. Given this card, we understand that not all of society accepts, I don't want to say the word because I'm not sure if it's an issue on YouTube or not yet, but if we look at this card, we understand that some people are like, yes, this is their job. Anyone can choose what they want, right? As long as it's legal and everything, we don't interfere, right? They're happy, everybody's happy, we're good. Other people judge it harshly. So from that perspective, I'm picking up an idea of a huge door opening up, like this library full of information, the secret door. It makes me feel like there is a huge secret that is fated to come out this month. And you may see it as not a problem at all. You might see it as an issue. I'm not sure how you're going to react to it, but I am seeing that there is an idea, a secret is coming out this month. And again, like I said, some may see it as a good thing, some may not. To be honest, if I look at vision and gift, it looks to me like you are not going to see it as a big deal. In fact, this huge secret perhaps turns out to be in your favor because of the gift here. So it looks like it turns out to be something good for you. It will end something massively. It could be things like arguments that used to happen in the household, given the fourth house. It could be you really not understanding why someone was behaving the way they did, or maybe it's not about someone. It could be you getting a benefit in now knowing the secret as it's come out. Maybe it's like there was a corruption in something, and now that it's out, the rules and the laws are changing, and then that's affecting your household positively. So it could really be anything, but the secret's coming out this month. And the awesome thing about it is that it's giving you a huge gift. We'll find out what this huge gift is in a moment, but it's allowing you to take a decision to end something. You're like, great, I don't have to deal with the situation anymore. Oh, good, I don't have to have this difficulty anymore. You turn it up, you turn the page, this chapter ends in your life, and you're like, I feel like I have choices here because of the eat me and drink me. You're like, now with the Page of Swords, I learn more about the situation and I get to make a decision that's best for me. So it's all good this month. Things finally with the Six of Pentacles come into balance, and it happens in such a way where it gives you so much. Again, we're going to see this gift and this giving so much in a moment, but I see with the Three of Pentacles, especially that this one has to do with the red roses, that something has been fixed. Now that the secret is out, things are fixed, and you get to work with the situation instead of it being in control of you, and you find your strength once more. In fact, you've got the Wunyu rune in the fourth house, which ultimately shows that in your home, in your personal life, you're finding peace, you're finding joy, you're finding, peace, joy, success, even like you're succeeding at something now, something is working out for you. Um, you're finding bliss. It's really great, and it's awesome to feel in your private life that your life is working good. That's always an awesome thing. So, new chapter, new page with the page of swords as you discover things that you did not know before. That's the page of swords. But now you get to make educated decisions about how you want to act, because eat me, drink me. You're making decisions now. You're like, no, that I don't like, that part I like. I'm going to do it like this. I'm not going to do like that. And you get to put your home environment or your personal life in a way that totally works out for you. You find your strength. You feel like you're an active participant in your life, because it seems like you weren't here with the secret. You get to have a say. Hey, I want things to be like this, or it's important for me to do this. You have an active say here for sure with the Three of Pentacles. So win the heart, we can see that there was a secret that's out, and now I feel like others are involving you in with win the heart, or maybe others are treating you better in your personal life. You feel maybe that you're loved. It could be that you're loved by the universe, but I really feel here that you feel home, you feel safe, you feel taken care of, you feel loved, really loved this month. So what I really want to find out for you in terms of this massive transformation that is happening in your personal life, what kind of gift is it giving you? And that's what I want to find out. What is it giving you, this situation, my dear pile number one? So you've got the Three of Swords, the King of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. So what is it giving you? Look at this Three of Swords. It looks like crumbs here, doesn't it? Looks like crumbs. That's one of the things I'm noticing. Just a little piece. So it looks like something with the cake that's supposed to be sweet in your life has barely given you its sweetness, breadcrumbing you, giving you a little bit here and there. If anything, with the Nine of Swords, by time, it has caused you a lot of stress. Maybe even concerns over material things as well. Stress as well as concerns over material things. Because here we've got Tweedledum, who in this particular scene was really upset over his rattle. He had a new rattle, and and it was ruined, and he was choking. He was like crying and saying, "This is my new rattle." So I'm feeling that whatever the situation is, and I should have actually looked at what the situation is, which I will do in a moment, because perhaps it'll help you identify things better. But when it comes to your situation at home or your personal life, there's something that's causing great stress. It is sort of breadcrumbing you, giving you a little bit of its sweetness, causing a lot of pain on the other side. And it makes you very worried and sad over something materialistic, which could be the house. It could be, and nothing like, hey, the cards are not shaming you. They're just trying to describe, this is your right? We live in a world where we have to pay for things to survive. So it's just trying to explain what was happening here. You could have felt that you maybe worked hard for something and the money was spent, or maybe you're worried about your home, or you're worried about where income is going to come next, or something that I may not be seeing. But there is a situation here at home that constantly got you stressed. And it was supposed to give you joy. It looks like it's supposed to give joy from the outside. In fact, maybe others see it as a celebration, but with the desert here, it's not giving you anything. And I see that this month you're finding your balance. You're finding your power and your strength. You're able to stand on your own 2 feet, and you're able to make decisions. You're able to say, that's how I want to do things. Yes, of course, you're putting in some, you're using that power to find your balance as you get up, as you find your power. You're being careful and everything, but you feel like you're in power. You're in command. You're like, I got this. And it's all because of a fated secret that's coming out. And I think since it's coming out, maybe we're allowed to look a little bit into that. First, before we get into that, what is this situation that is upsetting you at home or is causing this major difficulty and stress? Let's look at that first. 10 of Cups. The Star. Wow. There's a certain happiness that you're really wishing and dreaming of when it comes to your personal life. You really hope for it the most. Got Judgment. Wow. And you've got the World card. It looks like that happy situation is all you could see. With the Judgment is all you can think about. And so if I ask you, what is it that you want to live in your life, in your personal life, that you were seeking, that you're thinking about most of the time? That thing that if it would happen your way, you would really be happy in your personal life. Because your cards show that this is the very thing you are mostly focused on. And it is not giving you that much. Is it giving you a little bit? I think anyone on the outside would think that you have it, but really, you barely have it. And by the way, the cards are showing that there is an announcement and that it will come true this month with the World card. It will start coming true. It will start being accomplished this month, which takes us to the juicy part of this reading. What is this fated announcement? What is that secret that you will learn about this month? Okay. What is that secret that is affecting your home, your personal life, what you're wishing for this month? Wow. So I've got the Wheel of Fortune, the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups. There's something so mystical here. Yes, there is something so mystical here with the High Priestess. Look, I'm going to tell you something. It doesn't have to resonate with everyone. Or maybe you just won't believe me, but I'll stay true. I've learned to just stay true to the sort of things that I channeled ideas that I get right away as I look at the cards. There's something mystical that happened here. You might think it's crazy, but wait and see how the month goes like. There's something about you tampering with the fabric of your fate and destiny. Something about you doing something, energy work. Stay with me. I'm going to tell you some crazy things. You can just cancel that part, use it as entertainment for the next 1 minute, and we can all go home happy. But I just have to say it. There's something about, you see, with the 7 of Pentacles coloring the roses, it's like a bit of rechange of destiny here. you tuning into a different reality or something. You could maybe have been doing some energy work, like maybe you're a Reiki master, maybe you do some meditation that somehow is changing your reality. Maybe, and please just hear it and skip it if you don't believe it. Maybe a version of you from another timeline has done something and there seems to be affecting your timeline. I don't know. I said it was crazy, but I'm telling you guys, when I get a hit like that, I just trust it. I see it nearly every single time. It's just these hits that I get. So take it or leave it. There's something about some energy work here that happened that actually changed your fate. That's what I'm seeing in your cards. Now, let's take a look and read the cards now about the actual reality, this news, the secret that's coming out. And there's definitely one with the High Priestess here that you will be seeing, and it will be affecting your life, how you see yourself, your capabilities, what you're able to do in a particular situation, and your future as well. So for sure, something has been tampered with here. Something appeared as something, but it wasn't. And it affected your personal life. Oh my God. And I just heard right now, if I can turn back time, when I looked at this, I would stay for a while. I heard it right now. I'm telling you, something here, just going back to that thing I channeled, there's something about change of fate that happened here. But anyways, if you did do something like that, and it did work here, and because I'm seeing it in your cards, please let us know in the comment section. For those who believe that part of the reading, what did you do? I personally would be so curious to learn. All right, because obviously what you're doing is working. Back to what we're seeing here, there's something very fortunate when it comes to the news. You see all the cards being thrown around. There is like change of cards, change of what everyone's holding, change of environment, change of, the powers that each one holds. There's like a reshuffle, a reset, complete reset here. And it gives everyone different powers, different options. When the secret comes out, you're like, great. It doesn't matter how much time has really passed, because it didn't affect, in that case, my power at all. A quick example I just actually thought about right now when it comes to power and what we hold changes. Like, for example, and that's like, I'm not saying this is what's going to happen at all, but it's the first example that comes up to my head. Like, do you know the value of the money that you're holding? When there's inflation, for example, right? The definition of inflation is that the power that the same amount of money can buy is less, right? It could have bought, it now can buy, like, for example, 80% of the things that it used to buy, I don't know, a few years back, right? The other way around is deflation. Of course, if it goes to the extreme, then like really bad, it's still bad. But I'm just trying to say, like, if the prices decrease, then it's the same amount of money that can buy you more things that it used to get you. So in that way, I'm seeing reshuffling of power. Same situation, but with this piece of information, you get different powers with what you have. You become more fortunate. Same situation, different dynamics, and as if time or whatever factor was affecting it didn't play a role at all. You will discover what was behind the doors, that your power was taken away by something being rectified here. Like someone putting on, for example, a display hiding something, showing something to be as something that is not, and thus it's making you take particular decisions. When you find out that it's not what it is, you're like, I don't have to take these decisions anymore. And this means that whatever I was worried about is not happening. What I want is there, and I don't have to compromise myself in this way at all. So in that way, something secrets coming out that's going to make you feel so fortunate. It's going to make you feel like, oh my God, all that passing time wasn't for nothing. All the things I was worried about over time, particularly, doesn't matter. And you suddenly look at yourself and you go, oh my God, this revelation of the secret makes me feel like my potential is huge. You instantly feel the joy, the bliss. It's kind of like the universe just poured glitter of happiness on you. You know how when we say that someone poured a bucket of cold water when we're in a shocking situation, it's like a bucket of glitter in a moment where you look at your life and look at time and you go, oh my God, how things can change in a second, and feel like I'm so blessed without anything else changing. Just this one idea, one rule, one piece of information that suddenly puts me in control, that suddenly gives me all of that which I was looking for. There's a magical moment going on in your life this month, and I would love to find out more about it. So in that way, it's giving you a gift. Like everything is the same. It's just this one piece of information that changes everything. It's exactly the same with inflation and deflation and all of that. For example, same amount of money, nothing changes. Nobody put any more money in your bank account. But imagine, just imagine waking up and all of the things that you need to pay that month were a total of $100, and you get to keep the rest of the $3,500 or $4,000 that you have in your pocket. Wow, it's the same money. It's always been there. Just one thing changing. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen, of course. I'm just giving you an idea of how one thing changes, everything is the same, and it changes everything. And in your case, time would be, oh, well, if it's going to stay like that, then I don't have to work this X amount of years to be able to go on that holiday, for example, that I wanted. I think I can go sooner, or to pay off that debt, or this or that. Okay, so we're getting now more information about this huge fated event. This information that is coming out, we can see that everything stays still except for your fortune growing. You understand that it's always been like that, but it's been tampered with for you to think that it wasn't like that. You're like looking at all of the potential and all of the doors that could open because of that, the choices that you have, the massive transformation that you can create in your life, the bliss that you're living in because of that one thing. So let's get more information about that, because you didn't get any runes anywhere else. It looks like this is the zoomed in focus. My dear pile number 1 in your reading this month. So more information about it. You've got the King of Swords. You've got the Queen of Wands. You've got the Fool card. And you've got the Nine of Cups. Look, whatever has been going on seems to be a play with words. So play with rules, play with words, play with ideas. Tampering with words and ideas that has been making you get breadcrumbs versus you being very fortunate. Lies. Perhaps it's talking about lies. Lies, yeah, lies. And you can see Humpty Dumpty is intact. Perhaps you felt that you had to compromise so much because that Humpty Dumpty or that thing in your life, maybe you were convinced was broken, but it wasn't. The King of Swords are the mind, the idea. You get well informed. You have a full picture of what is actually going on. You're very well informed now, and you understand that your Humpty Dumpty, whatever that is intact. There was just a lie. That straight away with the Queen of Wands puts you in power. You're like, my power was taken away from me with a bunch of lies. It's not there. It's not true. You take command of your life here. And that, my dear, leads you to actually take a decision, which you will be making. Now that you feel empowered, you're going down a path that you've never decided to take before. You're now empowered. And so before, maybe you couldn't dare to do things, crazy new things like that with the Fool card, jumping down a rabbit hole, not knowing what's going to happen next. Because maybe you felt powerless. Maybe you felt like something was broken, you couldn't do it. Maybe you felt the lack of security to do something like that. Whatever this is, you're like, I'm free now. I'm free to pursue that which I dream of. I don't need to be like that anymore. This is such a big thing that is happening in your life, my dear pile number 1. This month is a fated change that will allow you to make better informed decisions. Realize that you're not broken, or a situation in your life is not broken. There's been a lie here, and you had that power all along. You just didn't know you had it because of some lies. And this month, you feel so happy. You feel so secure, the 4th house. You feel such a bliss, such a joy. Look at a potential and go, gosh, I can take care of myself better than that. And you start going down a rabbit hole you never thought, or down a new path that you know nothing about, that you never thought you could do before. You can take that risk. You can take on that new path or new journey that you would have never dared to take before, because now you feel happy. Now you feel like you can. If it doesn't work out, it's fine. If it works out, great. You're not scared anymore. And the truth with the King of Swords is coming out. Better words are with the dictionary are coming out to define the situation in a more truthful way, in the realistic way. And that is, my dear pile number 1, exactly what I see happening in your month of June. This is one of the most interesting month readings I've ever seen. I would love for you to let me guys know about what this is. I love when you guys come back and let me know. It fills my heart with joy. I wish you all the best of luck with that. My heart is with you. I'm rooting for you, and congratulations on this amazing freedom. And maybe that's the most thing that you'll be focusing on this month. And my dear pile number 1, this is exactly what I see in your reading. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your June 2025 predictions. Look at these. And these are the decks that I'll be using. Today, if you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. And as you can see on the far right, I have an empty chart of astrological houses in which we'll be casting some runes on in a moment, which will give us a more accurate and detailed reading to your month. And very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Oh, look at that. Your crystal is the beautiful red Jasper. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Pisces, Aries, as well as Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and ask, what can pile number 2 expect in their month of June 2025, please? Okay, a lot going on. Also, the Uru's rune between the 6th and the 7th house, so I'm going to keep that. We've got the Hagalaz rune between the 8th and the 7th, mostly in the 8th. We've got the Awaz rune between, it was more there, so yeah, between the 10th and the 11th house. We've got a lot of activity in the 5th house, so we've got the Laguz rune We've got the Ingwaz rune between the 5th and the 4th house. And finally, in the 2nd house, you've got the Berkana rune. Very interesting. So much is obviously going on this month, my dear pile number 2. Let's get straight into it and see what is going on. Right, we'll take a look at your oracle cards first. So this month, you've got the Spy Master with the keywords knowledge as well as distrust. Okay. I just heard in my mind right now, what if it all works out? That's the sentence that I heard clearly in my mind. So maybe that's something, a message that's meant to reach you for the month of June. Maybe some of you, especially by the way, you have the Berkana in the 2nd house. I think you're going to be starting something that brings you wealth, just so you know. And I just heard, what if it works out? So if you're thinking about something, this was definitely your message. You've got main male, right? You've got hotel. You've got the sun in Virgo with health. Yeah, again, I'm hearing it, but what if it works out? Very strange. You've got the moon in Taurus with exaltation. And you've got, whoa, I'm telling you guys, there's fortune here. What if it works out? So you've got the sun in Leo with fortune. Right, very interesting. Let's take a look at your tarot cards because this month is packed for you, my dear pile. Number 2, there's a lot going on. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, so you've got the 5 of Cups. There we go. Wow, the 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're fixing something broken this month. Lovely. You've got the 5 of Swords. Winning, getting ahead. The 8 of Pentacles. And I also see these sticking out as well as this one and as well as that one separately. Okay. Let me take the chart out of the tray and I'll be back. Okay, that's much better. So what is going on? Let's take a look at the health one, the health part, the 6th house, because this is pretty strong. Health exaltation, your health this month is getting better exponentially. What are you doing? You've got the Uru's rune, which is the rune of health and vitality and strength. Vitality and strength in the 6th house. So you can see that there is a lot of strong energy there. 6th house is the house of many things, but it includes your health. So wow, you're doing something really good. Whatever it is you're doing, keep doing that because you've got a lot of health and vitality this month. It's really showing. Congratulations. I feel like you're generally with the 6th house, not just your health, but that's the most important one, to be honest, right there. I'm also seeing with this particular 3 of Cups is that you're generally cleaning your internal world, cleaning your house, cleaning your body, cleaning the things that were causing a mess in your life. I feel like you're picking up your brush and you're like, I'm gonna eat better. I'm going to move better. I'm going to take all of these things that are wasting my time out or wasting my attention, wasting my focus, wasting my life. I feel like you're cleaning your internal life this month and you can see or maybe you've been doing that for a while because of the peek into the celebration that's happening here. I feel like this is the month where you're starting to see the results of all of the hard work you've been previously putting into the 6th house area. So what is sixth house? Sixth house is health, work, routines, the details of your everyday life. So I feel like you've been really paying attention, and that's what the Five of Cups could be talking about here. And maybe even cleaning your home, because we've got the fourth house, a lot of activity in your fourth house, and it's becoming stronger. We'll get to that in a moment. So with the Five of Cups, I feel like many things were, let's say, broken or falling in your life. Exactly. You've been maybe noticing, oh my God, that's falling, and uh, you've been noticing that. And I feel like recently, for a while, you have been picking things back up. You're like, I'm not gonna watch these things fall in my life, and I'm gonna pick up my broom, metaphorically, and I'm gonna clear out all of the things that are wreaking havoc in my life. I'm gonna clean my house. I'm gonna clean my health. I'm gonna pick up my routines. I'm going to even clear out my emotional state. So you're really working on many things. A lot of activity in the sixth house. And I feel like with this exaltation, specifically your health is becoming much stronger, has been affected greatly with all of these recent, maybe you've been doing it for a while, decisions that you've been taking. You're starting to take a peek into the kind of benefits and celebrate it this month. And many other things, like you're celebrating all the things that you've been working hard towards in general with the sixth house. Like if you've been doing some routines, you're seeing the results of these amazing routines. I don't know, skincare, cleaning your house, whatever these emotional care, whatever they are, they're showing. This month, they're really showing. Okay. When it comes to your intimate connections this month, you can see two things are happening. You've got the Uruz rune, which we said strength, vitality, so that's amazing. But then you've got the Hagalaz rune in the seventh house and the eighth house. So what I can tell you is that it looks like the seventh house is your intimate connections. So I am seeing there's a part of your life that is becoming stronger and better, like maybe with some people in your life. Your relationships are becoming stronger and healthier, and you're very happy with that. And it could be that one or several people might be making drastic changes with the Hagalaz rune. Maybe they're going to say something, something is going to happen that may cause distress, it may cause distrust. You've got the spy master here. You do have the element of a person in your reading. Could be specifically male, because that's what's showing up. So spy master, maybe the Hagalaz rune is talking about how things are going to be a bit chaotic for a while with a particular person. It could be a male in your life. Maybe you're thinking, oh my God, why are they seeking knowledge about me because of the spy master and knowledge and distrust? I'm getting this idea, why is this person trying to get information about me? What are they trying to do? You don't really trust this person. But this is actually really good, because this particular situation right there this month causes you to make massive transformations in your life. You can see the Hagalaz rune in the eighth house. This distrust that you have towards someone, due to maybe you are seeking with the spy master maybe you are seeking information about someone, maybe you're just like looking out for yourself. Who knows? I don't know. But all I can tell you is, due to some information being taken from you, or you finding out about something, there's distrust here. You're like, I don't trust this person, I don't trust this situation, and it prompts you to make massive changes in your life this month with the eighth house. It's your decision, just like a relationship, to make it just an amazing honeymoon, or a sentiment that you always feel for the rest of your life with this person or these things, because you've understood in a relationship, for example, that there are things to keep up. There's proper communication, there's friendship, there's making quality time, and all of these things that every two people have to maintain in order to have a to enjoy this honeymoon, so to speak, for the rest of their life, where it becomes something even more substantial. And similarly for you, it is this month where you decide whether this is a beautiful period after a massive time of change, or whether this is you making a new relationship with these routines and these changes, and that these are things that are here to stay, because now you're moving from the stage of, oh, I love these changes, to how can I keep this in my life? It's just like a newlywed couple who look at each other and say, let's decide what do we need to do, and put some rules to stick to, that creates trust between the two of us, so that we always feel this way forever. And it's the same thing with your routines this month. The decisions that you make to further improve and make sure that these things stay in your life will be the reason these things actually do stay in your life, and that you always enjoy this massive energy of change that is happening in your life this month. All right, so let's now talk about this new beginning that you are building this month. Second house is very much connected to this Eight of Pentacles. So whether, again, these two things are connected or not, I do see you working hard towards something new that you're starting off this month that promises the potential of great fortune. So I think these two cards will be explaining what this fortune is. But first, let's take a look at what you're working hard towards this month. So you've got the Three of Swords. And you've got the Two of Swords. I kind of feel like this is connected to the seventh house, looking at your cards. And I think everybody, or many people, are paying attention to you this month, whether you realize it or not, waiting to see what kind of decision with the Two of Swords you're going to take. So it does look to me like they are connected. It does look to me like you're going to be beginning something, in fact, because there's some disruption going on with someone this month. And maybe initially you're thinking, I don't know what to do, but I do see with a chess board that you'll be making a strategic decision this month. I do feel like perhaps you've considered with the martini here that this was something that you enjoyed, only to find out just how much pain it brings you. And so you realize, hey, this is not bringing me the pleasure I was expecting. There's always, let's say, a hangover, meaning there's always a massive payment for this benefit or this pleasure that I'm getting from this person. And so ultimately, it looks like this is not a benefit at all. And so this month, you're what ifing. Do you see the finger on the chin? You're what if instead of depending on the pleasure that I am getting from this connection here, what if I work hard and do my own thing? And I think here with the Berkana rune in the second house is that you are going to be building something, especially that it's in the second house. It makes me feel like it's something that generates wealth. You're going to be building something that's going to start generating wealth for you, massive fortune. So you're working very hard with this vision in the month of June. You're building it. You know what you're doing. You have the expertise with the Eight of Pentacles. You're building something sophisticated. And it's going to work out like a factory or a machine for you later on, where you don't have to, since there's a factory here, work that hard later on. Perhaps you're building the foundations of this month using your expertise with the Eight of Pentacles, where it then starts working out for you moving forward. And that's how it garners a lot of fortune for you. So yeah, strategic decision this month. You're like, what if I don't wait for this pleasure anymore? What if I do this for myself? And this looks like It's getting you a lot of fortune down the line. Let's take a look at what this fortune is. Wow, the Hierophant. And you've got the Three of Pentacles. Interesting. Did you see the building here? Unbelievable. So this Hierophant looks like a shaman or someone who lives in an island. Not your typical Hierophant, right? So I am seeing that you're getting a lot of fortune from your experience specifically. You're going to be seen as an experienced person, not your typical, something like that. It's like you're not your typical, but maybe there's something so different about you that makes this amazing. Maybe you're more relatable, easy on the ears to the people listening or something. Maybe you're using your experience in a refreshing way. You're using the experience that you have in a non, like different to the Hierophant, in a non-traditional way almost. But it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there with whatever it is you're building and doing. There's a lot of focus here on that. It looks like, sometimes when you take care of your inner world, sometimes, all the time, when you take care of your inner world so well, the Algae's rune in the fourth house, like house is strong, foundation is strong, you tend to see all these massive changes happening in your outer world. So I'm personally not surprised, and I love this for you. I was about to say that it doesn't stop there. There is an amazing partnership going on here, but it's not just with one person. It could be with many, or one person who's very like-minded, because the Ehwaz rune is between the 10th house and the 11th house. So you can see that there is a strong partnership that's happening between you and a like-minded person or like-minded group of people in the area of your career with the 10th house. So let's see what's going on there as well for you, my dear pile number 2. What's going on there? So you've got the Page of Wands, the Empress, the Two of Wands. Maybe some of you are going public, by the way, because of the mic and the audience in the studio. So for some of you, this is a connection between you and your audience. If you have an audience, maybe you're in television, maybe you're in social media, maybe you're in the radio. So that could be specific for someone here. And you've got the Knight of Wands. It could be you're a professor and you've got students, right? But anyways, let's take a look at this beautiful connection here with you and like-minded people. The Empress is reaching out to her roots. So this could mean different things. Maybe you're reaching out to your roots, as in with the like-minded people. Maybe you're reaching out to people in your original field, your original country of origin, in your original hometown, in your original group of friends, maybe your family also with the Empress. Maybe you're reaching out to your family. Yeah, the roots. Maybe you're reaching out to your family. There's something about that here, but they are like-minded people. So maybe not all of them, but people who you resonate with, it seems, this month. And I see you reaching out to them. Or maybe they reach out to you, but I'm feeling you're reaching out. And there's a lot of talking. Although this is the Two of Wands, there's the mic here, and there's a studio. So there's reaching to a lot of people, actually, not just one here. This is reaching to a lot of like-minded people. who are with the Knight of Wands very passionate about what you are passionate about. And I see that you and these group of people go against the grail. You are a group of people who do what is counterintuitive to everyone else. That's probably why you got this Hierophant. Where was it? Yeah, not your regular Hierophant. Okay, so yeah, but it's in the area of your work with the Ten of Pentacles. How interesting. So I don't know how that's going to resonate with you. 10th house is the house of your career. It could be goals, you know. It doesn't have to be career for some of you. Maybe it's your goals. So whether these are goals or a career, which are very important, the 10th house, I do foresee that in the month of June, you are reaching out to your roots, whatever this means, and speaking to a lot of people who are like-minded, sharing your vision with the Two of Wands about something with the Knight of Wands that you're all so passionate about. And you guys are so passionate about it because you understand that maybe not everyone agrees with you. But since you have that awareness, you're the ones who are going to be doing the right thing to go against the grail, to do what is right. That must be a lot of fun. That must be a lot of fun. And the Empress is the card of creation. So obviously you're creating something together. Maybe you're leading them, you're sharing your vision, and all of these people agree with you. So what are you going to do together? Seven of Pentacles. You're all going to grow something together because you all agree on it. You're maybe the mastermind. Yes, you're the one who's sharing this vision to the masses or to this number of people who love your vision, share your passion, and you're all willing to wait and take it easy and to make whatever your vision is grow because you deeply care about it. And although it's going to require some effort, but you're all up for it. You've got the muscle for it. You've got the vision for it. You've got the appetite for it. And I see you pushing through time after time, pushing through, making sure that this vision grows. This must be so much fun. I love this energy and I'm very excited for you guys. So all the best of luck with that, guys. Here you're building the roots and the foundation for something. Is this the same thing? It might be. I'm not sure. You're building the same roots and foundation for something, and it's going to grow by time. And you see why this is a hotel month. Massive changes results from the period before and new beginnings to come, and massive changes even in your relationships, my goodness. And so it is a time where you want to tread carefully. You got it. You're going to enjoy it this month. It's a hotel again. But how long this stays for you, if it stands the test of time, if you enjoy it forever, or if it's just temporary, is all up to you, is what your reading is showing. And last but not least, it's not over yet. It ain't over till it's over. You still have more going on this month. My goodness. You've got activity between the 4th and the 5th house. 2 runes, the Algae's rune and the Laguz rune. So I don't know how you're going to do all of that, but seeing the Laguz rune in the 5th house and a little bit in the 4th house, I'm seeing a lot of fun because the Laguz rune is emotions, right? It's how you feel. Something is fluid here and flexible as well. And it's in the 5th house, which is the house of fun and creativity. So I see that you are this month having so much fun. You feel like something is so flexible. Maybe you're having fun in doing all of these things, right? Or one of them. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe it's all of them. You're just having so much fun. And you feel like the resources that you have, your world, the energy in your life is malleable. It's allowing you to make the changes that you want. It's just working out for you. You're like, what if? Yeah, we did see a what if card here. Yes, the what if fifth house activity for sure this month. What if? What if I do this? You're using your intuition with the Two of Swords. What if I can do it like this? What if I do that? What? And you're making these massive creative changes in your life this month and you are enjoying it. So you're having a blast. That's why, again, I'm pointing towards the hotel. You're having a blast. And you can keep this fun for the rest of your life if you want to. And the algae's rune here, whatever it is that you're creating, the fifth house, the Empress, which is the creation card, whatever it is that you are creating will be solid, or it's solidifying this month. I'm watching it solidify this month for you, becoming more stable, even in the month of June. For you to, the more you put focus on and attention on making it solid, making it there, continuous in your life, you'll be able to. But for the most part, or for some part, half and half, for some great part, a lot of them get to kind of solidify in your life. They're becoming stronger by the day is the best way I can translate this. They become solidifying, becoming stronger by the day. Like imagine you're using clay and the next day or a few hours later, I don't know how it works, you tap into it and it's kind of solidified, but if you squeeze a little bit more, it's going to break. That's the sort of energy I'm seeing in the month of June. Like the things you're working towards are solidifying because obviously you're so serious this month, serious in a fun way, of course, about making these changes. And so, and you're putting in so much focus due to the fun that you're having, creative focus. And so to a great extent, these are solidifying. But are they super solid yet in the month of June? Not necessarily. This all depends on how you carry it through in the months to come. And yeah, did I miss anything? Wow. Well, I would say I love to end the readings by a guidance, just a card or two, about the best way you can go about this month to solidify everything, have fun, to enjoy it, for it to be safe and unfortunate and all of that. What is your guidance for the month of June? You've got the Nine of Pentacles. Your guidance is just enjoy it. Stop and smell the roses. Just enjoy the wonderful things in your life at the moment. You're doing great. You're already putting in that creative energy and you're enjoying it and you're doing these massive changes. It's a blessed month for you. Enjoy it. And second, with the Moon cards, what is your guidance? Take your time to rest. It gives you that power that you need. Your subconscious mind, which you don't see, the energy that you don't see, are also very important. So you might be accounting for, hey, well, I woke up these few hours the day before and I was doing fine, or I seem to be waking up doing fine, but account for energy. And so always take your time to stop and smell the roses, specifically this month. It might be tempting, especially with all of the fun going on. So make sure you stop, smell the roses, that you get your proper rest, your proper break time, because one can really get lost in the fun. And while that's amazing, you also want to take care of yourself. And yeah, that is, my dear pile number 2, exactly what I see in your reading. I wish you the best of luck in your month of June. It seems fantastic. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your June 2025 predictions, and these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. If at any point you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. On the far right, as you can see, is an empty astrological chart of houses in which we'll be casting some runes to get an accurate and more detailed reading for the month of June. This card moved as I was putting it, so I'm going to take it. And yeah, let me very quickly introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful blue agate, And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Taurus, Virgo, as well as Gemini. Welcome to reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and ask, what can pile number 3 expect in their month of June, please? Okay, so we have 3 runes, one between the 5th and the 6th house, more towards the 5th, and that's the Turisan's rune. We've got the Raido rune between the 1st and the 2nd house, and we've got the Peroth rune in the 3rd house. Okay, wonderful. Let's now take a look at your oracle cards and see what we have. I'm very particularly curious about this one. So Jupiter in Libra with negotiation, all right. And let's put this to the side and take a look at your cards. So you've got the founder with the keywords foundations as well as community. All right. You've got pets. Lovely. You've got Mars in Leo with egotism. Since we're getting an animal here and they're standing strong, it does look like this month your animal is feeling healthy, is feeling part of a community. Yeah, is feeling happy, strong, egotism, loved, part of a community. All good, they're doing well. Okay, you've got bullies. And do we have a lot of space. We can push these like this and place this one. So you've got main female. In pile number 2, they got main male. That's funny. Was it 2 or was it 1? I think I can't remember, to be honest. I would have led you to the pile, but I genuinely can't remember which pile it was. Okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. You've got the 2 of Cups, the Ace of Cups. All right. Lovely. You've got the 9 of Cups, lovely Cups cards. It looks like there's a lot of happiness this month for you, and it's so nice to see. You've got the King of Wands. Ooh, you're really admired this month. Wow. Okay. And let's stop here for a moment before we clarify any further, and I'll take out your chart and put it on the table. That's better. Okay, so I see a huge celebration with the 9 of Cups. Some major wish is coming true. And for one reason or the other, it looks like it's going to put you in so much power that others are sort of bending the knee almost, or they're like giving you not just respect, but too much respect. There's this energy here where people are kind of like giving it to you. Something major happens, and I would say it's fated. Why? Because in the 3rd house, which is the house of communication, it looks like no, it doesn't look like. I mean, you have the Peroth rune, and the Peroth rune has many reasons, many meanings. One of them is fate, but also it is the rune of cups. And right away, I've noticed that you've gotten a lot of cups. It's the first thing I told you. So it looks like they're connected. So something within the cups here in your reading is fated to happen this month. It looks like it's some form of communication. It's a loving one that leads to a new beginning, and it's a dream come true for you. Now, what could it be? It seems like whatever it is that you're getting here is something that the people around you particularly feel like it's a big deal in life. Like, I don't know, maybe what's a big deal in life that people are like, whoa? It depends really on different communities and what they deem as like amazing. I don't know, to be honest. I can't find a quick example. But what I can't, like maybe a specific position, a job, like money. Some people is like they really honor getting married and getting proposed to. I don't know. There are so many things. All I can tell you is when it comes to you or the people around you, they will like really be giving it to you, going, wow, that is amazing. Um, they put you on a pedestal, is what I'm trying to say. They definitely put you on a pedestal. You're enjoying this, there's no question about that. Let's just drop the people for now. You're really enjoying this with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. You feel like life is giving you something that you absolutely love. It is the card of love in tarot. The Two of Cups is the card of reciprocity. So you feel like really honored and loved. You're putting your love into something that is giving it back. You're celebrating it, you're being celebrated, and it's obviously a major thing that is fated to happen, and it's happening for you in the month of June. So congratulations. I don't know what it is, but congratulations. It is there. And yeah, like I kept saying, it seems like it's going to put you on in a very powerful position when it comes to the people around you, and they're really giving it to you. Okay, so that is one of the major things that I am seeing is going to be communicated to you. It's falling in the third house, so maybe something is going to be announced. Yeah, something is going to be announced, maybe something that has to do with your reputation or how you're seen. Something here is going to be communicated. All right, let's move on to the sixth house with the Thurisaz rune. Now, the Thurisaz rune is sort of like a disruptive energy, but it is one, just like very close to Saturn energy, it is one that leads to something amazing. It leads to healing. It leads to you seeing, for example, your shadow and taking care of it. It always leads to something amazing. The best analogy to explain the Thurisaz is like the thorns of a flower. They may scratch at your skin, but they allow your skin to heal and build collagen and for your skin to glow. Or the, what is it called, these needles that they use on the skin? I can't remember, but it's very similar to that. So what I am seeing here, microneedling, I believe. So what I am seeing here with the sixth house has to do either with your work, your routines, your health. There's a lot of sixth house energy, strong sixth house energy in today's reading. It's unbelievable. Each pile in its own way, but it's very strong. But in any case, it looks like there is something that, for example, could affect your health or your work or your regular everyday routines. Initially, in a way that you may not favor. You might feel like with the bullies here, why is this happening to me? I don't like this. You might feel like it's something that's coming to harm you, that's coming to make you mad, disrupt your energy. It's something that's annoying, right? But you will find out very soon that it is an amazing thing that happened to this area, whether it's your work again or your health or your routines. With main female, it's the energy of receiving, it's the energy of beauty. So you might find that it just came to beautify something, to make something even better. So expect that. So I would say, if you initially see something happening in your health or your work, do know that this is something that is there happening for your best. Like maybe when it comes to your body, there's a cleanse going on. It's only making you stronger. Or in your work, maybe an initial issue that leads to a better position or better pay or something. So yeah, be patient with that in the beginning of the month, because you will see that it's here with the main female energy to give you something. Yeah, that is another thing that I'm seeing. In fact, if we read the whole column here, it looks with egotism. It is here to make you stronger, more bright, proud of yourself. Yeah, it's definitely leading to more balance. Having said that, I just want you to know that in the beginning with bullies, it is going to be annoying. Meaning, if you can see, the Three Sands is also in the fifth house. So that is like high level annoyance. Why? Because the fifth house is all about creativity and fun. So I see the Three Sands there, meaning that there is annoyance in that area. Maybe you try to creatively solve the problem, it continues to, let's say, bully you. You try to have fun with it, or it takes away, robs away at your fun. So yes, in the beginning, it's not going to be, and you're not going to feel nice about it, just to be honest with you. But what doesn't unalive you makes you stronger. And that's definitely the energy that I see here. Is it annoying in the beginning? Yes, it is. But is it leading to something amazing? Absolutely. What it does is make you receive something great. So what is it allowing you to receive, my dear pile number 3, this month, in the month of June? What is it allowing you to receive? Oh, strength. I told you guys. It is allowing you to gain a lot of strength in this situation. Do you see how an ant is like maneuvering, not maneuvering, like sort of controlling, but they're friends? A lion. So imagine that. Imagine the ratio here, an ant controlling a lion. All I'm trying to say is that it looks like something that would have been impossible to control, unfathomable to control. You will have the capability of fully controlling because of that bullying situation. So it looks to me like it's maybe showing you something that you didn't know. Maybe it allows you to find out a part of yourself that you didn't know as you deal with it, and you realize, oh my God, did you see how I was able to deal with that? It gives you confidence, it gives you strength, and it allows you to forever feel like you've got this. You've gained control over this, whether this is your work or it's your health. At the end of the day, it makes you control something powerful, and I think it looks to me like it's a very small price to pay to gain control over something that is so powerful to you like that. Okay, so taking a look at negotiation, actually, it reminds me again of the Peril in the third house. So let's expand on that, this new beginning that's going to make you happy. But negotiation, it makes me think that there's a lot of talking happening here. So let's get more information about what that is, my dear pile number 3. Oh, you've got the King of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. You're getting a lot of roosters here. Okay, a lot of pride here. Yeah, it feels like this pile has a lot of self-confidence for sure. And you've got the Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So negotiation. Wheel of Fortune shows us that fated aspect that we're looking at. It's almost like the roulette. And it's stopped somewhere by chance, by fortune, in your favor. So something happens here this month absolutely by chance in your favor. And it instantly leads to a lot of abundance and power, whatever this abundance means to you. But definitely, it's falling in a place where you're getting a lot of abundance. It looks to me, for one reason or the other, when this fated event happens, it looks like it's going to upset someone else or some other people. I do see that you're now equally strong, and it doesn't matter if it upsets someone else. And I'm just reading your cards, trusting the process, but this is what it's looking like here. And so this card connects with this card as well. Here, here, and here. So it looks like you will now have the power to stand opposing those who don't like the fortune that you just got. And it looks like you will have the power of negotiation. So it's not like it's just going to lead to a fight, because you can see with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands, you're here powerful, you're winning. And so it looks like you'll be in such a powerful position that even those that don't like it will just have to negotiate with you. They'll just have to deal with the situation. So congratulations on that. This is absolutely fated to happen for you. So happy for you. Oh, is that the fated event? Yeah, I think we were looking at the fated event. And it's definitely leading to a lot of abundance. Now, speaking of the 6th house, you do have pets. And as I've read, that the pets are associated with the 6th house. So it looks like when it comes to your pet, perhaps they were going through something difficult, maybe, or maybe they're going to get like a small infection or anything. It goes in the same way. It looks like something is happening to make your pet stronger. And you can see it here with the founder, the foundation, and the community. I feel like your pet this month is feeling great. Yes, maybe a little bit of an irritation here. It could be like a scratch with the Thurisaz rune. It could be an infection. It could be anything that doesn't make them feel good. But also they are. With the founder here, their health is getting founded. Maybe you have a small pet, or that the foundation that you are setting for your pet is making them stronger. So you can see through community and through the things that you are giving your pet, your love, your food, how you're taking care of them, the healing, is really going to make them feel so good. So again, with your pet as well, they're sort of going through the same experience. Maybe they are your spiritual pet, your spirit pet. And so they too will be initially going through something that may be irritating in the beginning of the month, but they're really going to be stronger and powerful throughout the month. Okay, and finally, when it comes to your runes, it looks to me like you are going on a personal journey. The Rider rune is a rune of movement. It's a rune of going on a new path, a new journey. It's falling in the 1st house. So there's something about going on a personal journey that leads to, it's connected to the 2nd house, either to wealth, money, or the 2nd house is also the body. So maybe it's leading to you feeling stronger, to you feeling healthier, to you looking better. Let's find out what this personal journey, it's a very important one that you're beginning this month. So let's take a look at it. What is this personal journey that you're on? And what is it going to give you? Right. What is that personal journey? So you've got the 3 of Cups. You've got the 2 of Pentacles. I'm suddenly seeing these insects rolls grow and they become the main playing characters. This is kind of what I'm intuitively seeing looking at the 2 cards together. You've got the Fool card. It's like they become the main character. And you've got the 2 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles and 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is also balance. So there's something about you balancing something. What is this new personal journey that you are on? I see a map here. It's almost like you have a plan for yourself this month. You're like, this is where I want to go. This is my vision. And you have, with the 3 of Cups, particular milestones, clear milestones. And in your milestones, there are major milestones, but there are small milestones. like the ones that will make you feel like you're progressing, you know? And so this is a long-term plan, but it's a very important one to you. This long-term plan will be giving you a form of wealth or material gain. And we'll explore what this material gain is in a moment that you're looking forward to. But let's finish the personal journey first, and then it'll all come together. So you have this vision, you have a map, you have a plan out for yourself this month. This is the month where you sit down and you go, okay, this is my goal. This is what I want for myself. These are my milestones, and these are my small milestones. And so speaking of your small milestones, it looks like this month you'll be achieving one or even two of your small milestones that eventually lead to one of the big ones. So you're already making a lot of progress this month. And you're not just planning, as you can see with the full card, you jump right into it. You have a plan, you know what to do, you know exactly what you want to do, and you're so excited about this new beginning that you launch straight to it. I see that with the full card, you're not entirely sure how you're going to do it, but you feel it in your heart with the full card that you can get the results of whatever it is that you're seeking to do. And you will. Your cards are showing that you will. We can see that there is part of the Rider rune in the second house. You're already starting this month to see some some results that you can visually see with the Two of Wands. You will start seeing results in whatever this is. You will start seeing results. Yes, you have to balance things out. You have to maybe balance because of time. Maybe you have other important things that you're trying to do in your life, and so you have to balance that into your life. Or maybe the balance means that you have to be doing the things carefully. It depends on what it is that you're doing. Maybe it requires a lot of care, and you're being very careful that you do it right. But in any case, I do see that you start seeing results this month. Maybe not major results, but you're definitely seeing results in terms of the smaller goals that you wanted. So like markers or something. In terms of the small markers, you're seeing results. So what results are you seeing this month? And then I'll be looking at that to see what it is that you're looking forward to. So what results are you seeing this month? So you've got the Devil card. It's something that you desire with the Devil card that you get to have right away. And the Three of Swords. There's love here. Love through cheating a little bit. It's almost like you get a taste of it. Maybe not it, but you get a taste of it. In both cards, you can see that someone's trying to get something that is not theirs. Meaning, it is definitely confirming what I'm seeing here, the zoom into the small progress. It means that you will be seeing tiny results. It will feel like you got it, but you didn't get it yet. So this means that a marker is achieved or a small goal is achieved. Proof of concept, like maybe this to you, it makes you so happy because you're like, yay, it's working. Or, hey, something is improving there. Maybe you tell your friends, for example, or someone, hey, this happened. Okay, congratulations, I guess. Did it get you any money? No, but okay, did it like make you successful? Did it make your skin glow? I don't know what you're trying to do. And you're like, no, but you don't understand. This little problem used to happen to me before and it's gone. It's not happening anymore. Or this little progress happened. The scale moved. This happened. And they're like, okay, congratulations, I guess. Yay. But to you, you totally understand. That's what I'm kind of seeing here. A small milestone happening, giving you a taste of what you really desire with the devil card, giving you a feeling that you got something. But with the Three of Swords, obviously the pain's still there, the situation is still there. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. It's not like don't expect results, but expect improvement is what I'm seeing. Expect movement, which is what the Rhino rune is all about, movement. So expect movement in something that you greatly desire, and you are very excited. There's beginner's luck with the Fool card as well. There's something about beginner's luck, the luck that you get once you begin something or start something. It's definitely there, and you will be seeing results. Maybe not everyone gets to see it, but you know your world, you will see it. So now I'm curious about what sort of results, what are these big milestones, what it is that you're looking for, my dear pile number 3. Whoa, you really want to level up for sure with a Judgment card. And you get your Strength card back. Wow. So it looks to me like you're trying to level up in something massively. It's a massive level up. This level up allows you to hold a particular power that you need in your life. Like right now, you wouldn't fathom to have a power like that. But you know that if you do level up, you can have that power easily. And it's a sort of power that is very important to you, not because of the power itself, but because of what this power gives you, it seems. How it helps you with something. How it gives you ease of life in something. And yeah, if we translate that to the second house, actually it could be translated in many ways. Money, of course, that's true. It's about getting the resource that allows you to get the things that are important to you, for you and your loved ones. If it's your body, then perhaps this is talking about you building strength and you being able to do what you want in your life. So maybe some of you are like exercising, eating healthy, and your end goal is to have the power to do whatever it is that you need. Or maybe this is beauty, beauty also has that sort of power in some communities where people do better things sometimes for people who are good looking. So I don't know. It's not for me to judge here or say what it is. I respect everybody's intentions and wishes and what they want. And all I'm telling you is that you will start to see progress in this wish, in this journey this month. Okay. So that is exactly what I see, my dear pile number 3. Remember the turisas, the cracks here that allows the chick to come out and see a beautiful world? That's the sort of scratches that I am talking about. Yeah, amazing month overall, maybe a little bit irritating in the beginning, but the sort of power it's going to give you is on another level. You're going to be very grateful with that. And my dear pile number 3, this is exactly what I see in your reading. Amazing month full of fated events. Congratulations on this amazing, beautiful event happening in your life and so much more. And my dear pile number 3, this was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your June 2025 predictions, and these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. As always, in case you are wondering what the name of any of the decks that I use is, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. But as you can see, first of all, on the far right, there is an empty astrological chart of houses in which I'll be casting some runes into in a moment so that we can get a detailed reading about your month and what you can expect. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Oh, look at these. And this one. Your crystal is the beautiful Mookaite Jasper. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Sagittarius, Libra, as well as Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to find their piles as well. Okay, so let's get straight into it and ask, what can you expect in the month of June, my dear pile number 4? We've got activity in the 10th house, right? Ooh, Uru's in the 10th house. That's amazing. Okay, so what can you... I'm going to take it away so that it doesn't disrupt the others. We know it's there. So, what can you expect in the month of June? A lot of activity in the 10th house for sure. We've got 3 runes in the 10th house here. One of them is between the 11th and the 10th. Laguz. The Laguz rune is a rune of water, emotions. And seeing that it's in the 11th house is a rune of like-minded people. Now, seeing these connected, I would say there's something about people admiring you this month for something that you did in your work. And that's like a whole group of people. It could be your colleagues at work. Maybe you have an audience. Maybe you're a writer and you have an audience. Maybe you're an actor. Maybe you've got a social media presence. Whatever it is, I definitely see that you've got an audience or a group of people in your community that really love what you're offering or doing this month. Okay, so that's just like a quick idea that I've noticed here, but your work is going strong with the Uruz rune in the 10th house. You also have in the 10th house, wow, the Gebo rune. My God, your work is a huge blessing this month. We'll talk about it in a moment. Between the 8th and the 7th house, you've got the Dagas rune. Whoa, okay. Massive transformation. There was another pile that had a massive transformation between the 7th and the 8th. I can't remember which one it is. I would have referred you to that pile. Can't remember. The readings were so intricate today that I can't remember which one's which. Between the 6th and the 5th house, you've got the Othala rune. And between the 2nd and the 3rd house, you've got the Thurisaz rune. In the 2nd house, you've got the Wunyu rune. This is amazing. And yeah, that's what I see so far. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. So, let's begin with these. You've got mirror, and you've got reflection upon reflection upon reflection upon reflection. Endless reflection. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Okay. You've got warrior, savage, sword fight, knight. Well, there's wasted space here. Maybe I can put this here. Yeah, that one would totally fit. We've got a lot of space here. Okay, so you've got the brawler, lack of empathy, confrontation. All right, warrior and brawler. Okay. Looks like you're fighting for something this month. How can I make this better? I mean, I feel like we have a lot of space that I'm not using. Anyways, you've got priest, aristocrat, okay. You've got toil and labor. Yeah, a lot of hard work this month that's giving you great results. You've got judication. Wow, so much is going on this month. Okay. You've got moon and Aries with protection. Lovely. Seeing protection in conjunction to adjudication. Lovely to see that for you. And you've got the sun in Cancer with resourcefulness. Okay, let's now take a look at your tarot cards. This way we have a complete picture of what you can expect in your month. What can pile number 4 expect in their month of June, please? Nice. So you've got the Six of Swords. This is the background of the Six of Wands. A lot of victory and success here. Lovely to see. You've got, whoa, the Tower card. And it's finally completing. Something is finally ending. I say that because these are the animals found in the World card. So something is finally ending. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. You've got the Fool card. And let's stop there so that there's space for your chart. I'll place it out and I'll be back. Okay, I'm thinking we have more space here that we can use in a moment, but let's inspect our cards and everything. What am I seeing? I'm seeing you fighting for something here. Fighting for something that you have faith in, something that you believe in. And you can even see it here. Between the second and the third house, there's the Thurisaz rune, which is a rune of disruption. So there's a disruption in communication this month. But the good thing about the Thurisaz rune, as I always say, it might feel like a scratch, but it leads to something great at the end. So what am I seeing? I'm seeing you communicating fiercely this month. You're not afraid to say what's on your mind. And it looks with the second house, if you ask me, like you're protecting something valuable to you. The second house is the house of Taurus. So something material that you care about. It could be your money. It could be maybe with aristocrat and the house here. Maybe you're protecting your house or a property. Maybe you're protecting your own home that is important to you. I'm not sure. But I am seeing you standing up and fighting for something. After much reflection, it seems that you reflected on this a lot and a lot and a lot this month. And I see you getting up and thinking, I'm not letting this go. And I'm going to stand up for myself. And I'm going to fight for this because I absolutely believe in this. And it looks like with the Wunyu rune, it's the rune of joy and bliss. Whatever it is that you are fighting for, you garner a lot of success. The Wunyu rune is the rune of success as well. So with aristocrat, this is showing that not only this month are you getting this success for whatever it is that you're fighting for, but with aristocrat, it feels like you will be treated in very high regard. You will be seen as special. You will be seen as untouchable almost. Yeah, there's like a super special treatment here for you. You'll be placed in a special place, special position, something like that. This month is what I'm seeing in your cards. With old money here, I feel like, yeah, it could be like you protecting your money this month, or that this is money that is here to stay for you. Yeah, that's definitely something that I see, and you can even see it here. You'll be standing up for yourself. This might even be something legal for some of you. You might be consulting a lawyer who will advise you to take the necessary correct steps. You will take these steps. You will be, look at that, you will be absolutely protected, and you will be not just succeeding, but you will be placed in very high regard, is what I'm seeing here. So a lot of thought, to be honest with you, is put into the situation this month, where you're really thinking about it over and over. You're reflecting, you're asking experts and so on, but you have faith that you can win, and you are indeed correct. You will win. And you're like, no, I'm not going to let this one go. And you can see it here slowly and surely throughout the month. you are winning this. This is the background of the Six of Wands. Again, victory and success. So throughout the month, you're first of all protected, you're winning this, and once and for all, you can see the animals of the world card being thrown out of the tower. And so this is like making a big bang, a powerful statement, powerful word, once and for all. It can never harm you again. And I genuinely feel like for a lot of you, this actually has to do with the law, the government, I don't know, what is it called, regulations or something, because you've got here lex talionis, which means the law of retaliation. So it does look to me like someone has done you wrong and you are retaliating, or you're getting your rights back for sure. You're fighting for this. Yeah, so I think we've explained that part really well. You are going to win this. You're going to be placed in a very unique situation, treated very well, something like that. You're untouchable, it seems. And you're getting over this once and for all, victorious. Okay, so let's take a look at the rest of your reading. First of all, you see here with the toil and labor, and then you got resourcefulness. And we see that in your 10th house. So massive good energy in the area of your work this month, or your goals, right? The 10th house. It does look like whatever it is that you've worked so hard towards is getting you a lot of money back, or resources back, one way or the other, a lot of results back. You can see it here with the Uruz rune and the Gebo rune. So Uruz rune is strength, vitality, your career, your company, your goals, whatever it is that you're doing is becoming very strong this month. And with the Gebo rune, it's giving you back, it's gifting you back a lot of back in terms of what you put into, and you really, really deserve it. So maybe even for some of you, it could be your manager giving you a lot back, because the Gebo rune has to do with the kings in the ancient times, giving gifts to the people, like lands, crops, generous gifts. The intention was for the people to love them back and always choose them to be their king. But what I'm trying to say here is some of you, you might have your manager, your boss, give you a generous bonus. So that's in the cards, or in the runes rather. Maybe this is if you have a community, your community is giving you back generously. Like maybe you've put a good product out there that the people who purchase your product will love. They're like, oh, they're raving here with the Lagos rune. Thank you so much. This is so beautiful. It's so functional. It helped me with my day. I really appreciate it. So perhaps this is a lot of people purchasing your product, thanking you so much for it. This could be a raving review in a magazine, or on television, online, or something. People raving about what you worked hard towards. Maybe it's not even like a physical product. Maybe you've created a class that people appreciate. I don't know. But you've worked hard here towards something, and it's showing its true strength this month. It's paying you back massively, and it's causing many people to show their love and appreciation for that hard work in the month of June. So congratulations with that. I love this for you. Okay. So many other things. I see a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles on the Fool card for sure, but I'm not able to fully pinpoint what this is talking about when it comes to the runes that I see on the table. New beginning. There's a transformation here. Maybe it's talking about that. You know, let's expand on the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool card. We do have space anyways. I think this is an unfinished story here. So let's pull out more cards and see what this is talking about. So you've got, whoa, I love this for you. You've got the Nine of Cups. Oh, I heard in my mind the love story. So maybe this is talking about being drunken in love. For some of you, doesn't have to be if you don't want to fall in love. This is your reading. So in your case, it's saying something else. It's just something that I heard and I'm sharing. Drunken in love. Maybe you're getting into a love story this month. In any case, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool card, the Nine of Cups. Oh, and we stop here. Okay. A Nine of Cups is a wish coming true. A massive wish is coming true this month, and you are very happy about it, that you are indulging in it, you're enjoying it, you're like, no shame here, I'm gonna go all in, I love it, I feel so lucky. And you're really enjoying that blessing, that wish fulfillment that happened this month. It's been a long time coming. You see the Empress and the Fool card who's been pregnant. So it kind of feels to me like, yes, this wish just happened, but with the Empress being pregnant, I'm kind of seeing that you saw this coming, actually, but you finally receive it. So maybe this is like literal. Some of you are going to be new parents this month. In that case, congratulations. And I was just thinking, we were talking about Taurus, a valuable thing. Maybe you will be actually blessed with a baby, your new bundle of joy. And the reason I'm thinking about this is because we are now in May. No, I'm wrong. We're in Gemini now. We're not in Taurus. Okay, forget about what I said here. So some of you may become parents this month. Congratulations. It is your bundle of joy. Otherwise, for everyone else, it looks to me like you're finally getting your wish fulfilled. It's not a surprise. You've been waiting for it to happen. You've been patient. But this is the month that it finally comes true. So let's get more details on this wish that is happening this month. This could be a crush for some of you. Maybe you really like someone. There's been some flirting going on, and this is the month where you confess to each other that you have feelings for each other. So that's another example. Well, let's see what the cards show us. You've got the Seven of Cups. You get the unthinkable, the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, it's an emotional situation, and for others, with the Page of Pentacles, it's a material situation, something that you really wanted to have. But with the pedestal and the ghost, I feel like you're getting something that you've wanted the most out of all of the other dreams that you have. Like, if you get all of your dreams offered and you just pick one, that would be the one. If you had a genie and you rubbed the lamp and you only had one wish, that would be the wish. And here I'm talking in terms of an emotional aspect, not a material aspect. Let's say this is a genie that makes your emotional dreams come true. Material thing with the Page of Pentacles, it looks like you did expect it, but you finally get to have it. You finally get to own it. You finally get to enjoy it. It's yours now with the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, these are actually the two energies that I'm seeing. So something emotional, but if it's emotional, it's wild. You can see it here with the Nine of Cups, and you can see it here in the Seven of Cups in the background of the Seven of Wands. It makes me feel like this is your winning thing. This, out of everything in life that you would love, this is the thing that you would love the most. You see? So congratulations. In all cases, this looks, I mean, first of all, this month looks amazing for you guys, for pile number 4. Bar none, it is amazing. I think, at least. I don't know how the other piles are gonna manifest, but this is a winning pile for sure. It's an amazing pile. So yeah, you're winning at work. There's something emotional here, or at least it makes you super emotional. You're very happy to have it or be in it. And yeah, You're just indulging in it. You don't care. Look at that. This Nine of Cups is intoxicated. It's like, yeah, I'm enjoying it. No shame. Yes, I want to enjoy it every day. And yeah, you really don't care. So do what you love, my dear pile number 4. Okay, let's take a look at the rest. Perhaps this is what it's talking about here. A massive transformation happening in your life, and it's connected to the 7th house. It looks like there is a massive change when it comes to your intimate connections. Look at that this month. How did I not notice that? Yes, for some of you, you're not interested in love, and so the massive transformation is material. I'm glad we saw that to begin with, but for most of the people listening to this pile, it looks like there's a massive transformation going on in the area of your love life, romantic life, intimate life. Maybe this is a new best friend, a new child, something like that. So let's get more information on that. This is going to really transform your life as you know it. So let's take a look at this massive transformation that you're really enjoying it. I'm happy that this transformation is one that you would enjoy, because in the other pile that had these two, it wasn't so nice, to be honest. There. So perhaps this is why I couldn't remember the pile number. Okay, so what's going on here? How is this transforming your life? This new intimate connection? Whoa, I really feel for you guys that this is going to feel like the biggest blessing in life. It's like the universe is showering you with blessings. Yeah, this is going to feel like your biggest blessing this month. The Emperor, and you've got the Fool. This is a new experience for you. I mean, we've got the Fool twice here. You could have had this experience before, but maybe not in this way. So that's why we keep getting the Fool. Whether you've had this experience before or not, a new love, new child, I don't know, new best friend, whatever this is, it doesn't matter. It is still a new experience because of the way you're experiencing it. It's like nothing ever before. You can see the Fool sitting in the throne of the Emperor. You can see that you feel important in this situation. You feel stable also. You feel powerful. You feel like you're in your power. And it's really lovely when you meet someone that is not there to fight with you, that allows you to be who you are, so much so that you are comfortably sitting in your power. And while you should never wait ever for anyone to make you feel like you are in your power, I'm just saying, and using the symbolism in your cards, that at the end of the day, the person you're meeting is comfortable with you being in your power. It looks to me like it's a healthy connection. It makes you feel blessed. You're comfortable. You're sitting in your power. Like I told you guys, don't ever wait for anyone. I don't think you need me to say that, but just in case, don't ever wait for anyone to make you sit in your power. But this is how you feel with this person. Yeah, you're feeling powerful. You're feeling like you have the world with this person. You're feeling super blessed. So like, this is the biggest blessing you will feel, maybe even in your life, with the amount of emotions and symbolism that I see in your cards. Okay. Oh, and I'm also noticing all these dogs. Dogs definitely symbolize faithfulness, loyalty, companionship. So you can see a lot of loyalty, a lot of purity in this connection with the Fool. Loyalty, faithfulness, protection also, companionship. It's definitely a beautiful one. I see why you love it very much. And aren't these so cute? Okay. So yeah, that's with this connection. Let's now take a look at the last part of your reading. But let me turn on the light. That's better. Okay, so you've got the Othala rune between the 6th and the 5th house. Now, actually, I'm not surprised, because we did see a community here in your work. Now we've got the Othala rune, which is a rune of family, in the area, in the sixth house. Sixth house could be health, could be work, so it does have an element of work. So we're seeing work, sort of seeing work again. We're seeing this again, this idea that there's a community or family around your work. I don't know why you're getting this repeated. And it's between the fifth house. So I think this is being repeated because it's trying to show you that this month you'll be creating something or doing something creative or having fun with the fifth house with this community. These could be your colleague or the people who love reading your books, people love purchasing your product, and so on. So there's a lot of fun going on. Interaction, perhaps? Let's find out what this is trying to say, because obviously there is more to this story. So what is going on there? Oh, thanks. For pile number 4, please. You've got, ooh, you're seen as a star. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles. You're really loved here, my dear pile number 4. I love this for you. Queen of Pentacles. You've got, oh my God, the King of Pentacles. I don't know what you're doing this month, but you're really seen as, look, aristocrat, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. First of all, can I say it looks like you're gonna be wealthier this month. It's something that I may not have picked up on, but the Gebo rune wasn't joking here. I think you're gonna be very wealthy this month. It's probably something that I missed. Yes, we did pick up on the fact that you're getting resources on the hard work that you're doing, but I think I didn't relate properly. It looks like you're seen as a star and you're making a lot of money this month. So this makes me very happy for you. But let's continue and see what the Othala rune in the 6th and the 5th house mean. So you've got the 5 of Swords. I heard you're gonna make it. Gonna make it. Let's stop there for a moment and think about the Othala rune in the 6th house. I think the story is not ending here because it looks like you've carved your own stardom. And the 5 of Cups, that's the background of the 5 of Cups, means dropping. Also the 5 of Swords, winning over something. Maybe it's a split. So maybe you're dropping someone, or maybe you're dropping something or someone in favor of partnering with an equal power. Yeah, this is why I think we should look at the rest of your cards. You've got the King of Wands, the Strength card. Yeah, it looks like there is something that has a grasp on you. Maybe it's something contractual, or someone's trying to capture, like maybe you've created a lot of success and something's trying to capture you, doesn't want to let you go. But you're the one who's done this success, it seems. So you and someone powerful is helping you take yourself out of this grasp because it's not fair. Someone's using, maybe misusing their power. Someone's being emotional here because with the King of Wands, they're on the throne of the King of Cups. So maybe someone is using their power in an emotional way. They feel like, hey, they're not thinking rationally. They want to take your success, but it's not theirs. So I believe you're really trying to take yourself out of their grasp because they're being emotional here. And you have someone with the Othala rune here, someone like feels like family, someone who's powerful, maybe will be your friend. They'll partner with you. It feels very familial. If you are thinking, oh, it's naive to think that someone would help me, well, that's not the energy that I'm seeing, because I am seeing that the 5th house is a house of power as well. It's the Leo house. So I'm seeing that you will actually be meeting someone powerful who can see the situation here, doesn't like that someone's using their power emotionally, it's very clear that they have nothing to do with this. And so there's an equal power here coming to help you win. Drop this person or drop this thing and win, and enjoy your wins fully, because you've carved this success for yourself. So the fifth house here is showing us power. Someone, that's why I've got family in between. Someone who will really act like family. Maybe it's a family member, actually. Could be a family member stepping in, or someone with power that will act like family with you. It will use their strength along with yours to help take you out of the grasp of the one or those who are using their power emotionally. It's not rational. And finally, you are independent, because that is the Hermit in the star card. You are a star. You shine bright this month. That is your right. You do it independently, and it will be successful. So that's the story with someone here helping you this month gain your independence and shine bright like a star. You are a star this month, my dear pile number 4. It was such a pleasure doing this reading for you. I wish you the best of luck. May you always be happy with the success and the wins that will come your way. And this was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 4, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.